Hi, my name is Nathan. I go by Peteparker, and every week I do comic book reviews because that's the rule around my house. If I want to keep buying comics, then I have to review them online. So this review is going to be for Rocketeer Adventures number 2, which came very highly recommended from several different comics fans, which may have been its undoing for me. So I had heard that a lot of people really love this and that it was sold out in all kinds of places, and I went to my local comic book store and they had a stack of probably 10 or so on the shelf. So I was surprised, and I flipped through it and I said, well, you know, there's a lot of detail in here, there's a lot of good coloring. It seems kind of, I don't really love the Rocketeer or anything. It's, you know, a 1991 or 92 character, you know, who was set in the 50s. So it's kind of hard to be into it in 2011. But, you know, I picked it up anyway because I did not pick up number 1. I flipped through it and put it back on the shelf. And I didn't want all these to suddenly disappear and me not to get to see what everybody's talking about. So you got a bunch of different stories in here about the Rocketeer's abilities, more or less. And, you know, aside from some interesting art here, this is pretty cool. A big splash of him in the middle of the page breaking up all the panels. That's cool. Aside from that kind of stuff, here's Betty wearing his jacket and his helmet and stuff in her garters. That's pretty neat, too, with the thing blowing up in the backyard or in the background. Aside from those kind of things, really, I didn't like this book at all. So there's 2 recommendations this week that came very highly recommended to me that I didn't really like in the least bit. Aside from the artwork. Now, I will give that this story, every page of the artwork is really like professionally done. The color has a lot of depth to it, and there's a lot of really interesting parts. The drawing itself is outstanding, of course, but I don't care about any of these characters. I haven't cared about them for, what, 20 years now? I don't know what the big hubbub is about the Rocketeer. He's just got a rocket pack and a helmet. It's not that cool. And even a gun, a lame gun. I don't know. Anyway, Rocketeer number 2. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 because the art was so good, but it really, none of the stories grabbed me, and I will not buy another Rocketeer book again, despite the art. I guess it's just an art collection. I should probably try to sell that to somebody else who really wants it. But there you go. Rocketeer number 2, 3 out of 5. If you enjoyed this review or any of the other reviews that you've seen me do, check out YouTube under Spidey207 or other sites like ifanboy.com, the Marvel and DC database and the Comic Vine. They all have the ability to put my video reviews on their sites, so that's what happens. And I enjoy all those sites and think they're all great, so there you go. If you have any questions or comments for me, go ahead and send them my way, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I try to answer any and all comments or questions that come my way, so as wacky as they can be, I'll go for it. Otherwise, thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.